Thank you. LA. Yep. Well, that's it. Pardon me. Hey guys, what's going on? Ryan Physically Pigeon Auctions. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Racing back. I was in the lounge and I didn't realize I had to walk so far back. But hey, this show works best when you participate. So like, share, and subscribe as I say it. And you come on the journey. For those of you who do want to come along, come along. Don't worry, we'll still be friends. Even if you don't come on this trip, you come on all the other trips, you'll be here. Anyways, let's see if we have, what are we looking for? Oh, we are connected to YouTube and Facebook, which is great. This is kind of a little bit of a bullshit thing because the lounge, it's a 7-minute walk from the gate, which then you got to take a stupid bus. But I mean, I guess this is what we would call first world problems. So I couldn't do a video from the the lounge. I said hell with the lounge video because I was only in the lounge for about 8 minutes. I made a 7-minute walk for an 8-minute lounge beverage top. We're flying Icelandical Air. You ever fly to Europe? Iceland Air, it's fantastic, really, really good. So I fly to Iceland, then I fly to Amsterdam, and I get in the car and I drive to Belgium. So it's going to be fun. I got already busy tomorrow or on Friday. I'll be at the Schumacher Center selecting pigeons and start to visit the breeders on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I got breeders almost every day, sometimes 2 a day. And we will meet the breeders and see how that goes. Should go good because I got all my appointments going. So we are going to have some live videos. And that's that. I'm walking back to take a shuttle, probably past where I'm going to go. Aloha, Ryan. Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? Ah, I'm sick of walking. I'm telling you. And you carry a bag like this, a camera bag that weighs 47 pounds, and you're schlepping a bag and that bag and 2 luggage bags. Oh, should have wore shorts. Should have wore shorts. I might change into shorts, even though business class is normally a little chillier. Ah, it is what it is. Anyways, Thought I would say hi to you guys. Hopefully, you guys come along for this trip. Should be a fun one. This will be a good one. It should be quite pigeony, as they say. Got some great lofts. We're going to the fifth best sprint loft in the Netherlands. The fifth best. Pot and Leanin. That's going to be a special one that we're going to add to the tour as well. Where's B? Man, I didn't tie my shoes up. I got new shoes. I got new shoes and I didn't tie them. And this is something that I'm currently regretting. Feels like I'm in snowshoes. That's okay. We're gonna schlep her to the gate and go from there. B26. Oh my God, where is B26? We're gonna take B26. We're gonna take the bus. So you guys will be with me for this bus trip. We'll get to our seat. We'll see how it goes. Come on, guys, ask me some questions. Shit, I'm sitting here talking to myself. You guys are pigeon guys. Talk. It's okay. Talk. Speak. Come on. Up. Ale. And down the escalational system. What are going to be your favorite breeders? Are we going to have the great Willie Daniels this season? Hey, only time will tell. I'll show you my new shoes. Check out my new superstars, eh? Take a look at them. Woo! Oh, I could have reversed these. Let's reverse you the shit. Come on. My new superstars. See? What are you gonna find? Is this where the train is? All right, B26. Where's B26? Is this where we take the bus for B26? Is this for B26? Right at the end? Right at the end, B26. Michael Peeler says, ho, 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 ho. Is it a 5 or 6 hour trip? She's gonna be probably 7 hours or 8 hours, 7, 8 hours. And this is gonna be a longer one because I gotta fly to Iceland. I think Iceland's about 5.5 hours. And then I think it's sure. I'm telling you, this hasn't been an easy one. From the lounge back up. Woo. Is it boarding time now? Are we getting on the plane now though when I get on the bus? Am I the first? So the bus takes me right to the plane? What do I do? The 527. How far is it a far walk? What do you want me to do? Just wait here? I'm just waiting here. I'm like handicapped, so I can sit here. Uh gate 527. See where we're going. Um, Aloha. How's it going? How many breeders are we gonna see this season? I'm hoping 30, 30 or 40. We're gonna push. We're gonna have the best sprint, the best long distance. I mean, when I say the best, everyone can pick what they think is the best. What I think are super real good right at the top. Everybody we're gonna see is right at the top level. Top level. So the best is hey, according to my buddy, what's my buddy's name? The guy. Um, what's his name? Alistair. No, Bill Estelle. He's not really sure what's going on. But Ingram, you keep doing you, Ingram, and guess what? Bill Estelle, he's going to find it out at the end. Safe travels, Mary Cavender. Safe travels to you. I don't know where you're traveling to, but be safe. Seeing Chris Clarebot selling out. Remember, guys, it's not always a sellout, eh? He still has pigeons at his house. His loft manager will still be flying. But 95% of all the pigeons will be gone. Remember, the biggest pigeons will be gone. Guys like that, they're magic. They keep that late bread round, and boom, they come right back. And they close like a freight train. Randy 12 says, nice haircut. You like this one better? I'm currently moisturating really good. Lots of moisturation. This airport, I don't understand. Hospitals are cold and airports are warm. Remember to look for those whiteheads we talked about. Hey, you want them for your dad? We'll get you the whiteheads. Not a problem. I'm going to go on Friday to where I think they'll be. And I'll probably do a Facebook show on Friday at the breeding center. So we're going to find you something. The lineup's getting real. It's getting real. We're all going to Iceland. Robert Daughtry. Watching your older videos with Joost Goosen. Yes, I will be at Joost Goosen's on Saturday. I have to select birds. Joost Goosen will be the second auction up. If you guys want to know something, I've had so many referrals from Joost Goosen. It's unbelievable. Only sold, I think, 8 pigeons. Is this the magic fairy? So once this stops, just get off. All right. Once it stops, get off. We're doing it a different way. Come on, guys. Sweet. Yes. And I will say, Yost Goose and Pigeons, the good pigeons, small lot. We're gonna and guys, I'm promising you, if you want some really damn good pigeons, I always get a good feeling. Big lofts are great. We have big lofts. But when we hit the lofts that you don't know, that you haven't heard of, or maybe you've heard very little, maybe from us, those are the ones, go out and try them. You're not going to lose. You're not going to lose. Your Potman Layman's, your Dan Regos, Sonia Vandermill, you're not going to lose. The house is restocked and ready to go. That's where the Pigeon Boss Tour is going to be. So we have our first Pigeon Boss Tour sold out. It's going to start on November 3rd. The Australian Dream Team's coming. But, but we have a second tour at the end of November. Go on our page, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, and scroll through it and see the second tour that we're doing. We've already got, I shouldn't say we've already got, but we've only got 2 spots available for that one. On our tours, we only take 3 or 4 people top. Only 2 spots available for the next tour. His loft looks like a house. Are you talking about Joost Goosen? Yeah. Joost Goosen. Joost Goosen, he's a very, I'm not going to say a clean guy. He's a very particular, a little different guy. And it's funny, Joost has a super bird named Sagan, and Patrick Book has a super pigeon named Sagan. Some people get confused with this. But both guys, very good pigeon men, both guys have 2 different thoughts on what they do with their loft, how they keep them, how they just 2 different ways of looking at it. And it's amazing. Joost Goosen gets great results. Patrick Books, great result. Both have Sagans, both 2 different loft uh, thoughts. So we're on the train, we're on the bus. Iceland there again. Hey guys, if you're watching and you've purchased pigeons from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, I want you to start sending in. I want to see at the end of the week the Pigeon Boss Awards. How do you enter? If you have a great result, good results, super results, or consistent, real top consistent results with pigeons you've purchased from Feathers Elite. They've bred, they don't have to be straight, 50% Feathers Elite. Please post them in. You're going to win cash prizes, swag. The more people that participate, the more people that give me their very best, the more prizes we're going to have. So you can go on there, you can enter. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Hey, what's a good result? Birds that are in the top prizes. That's what you want. Birds in the top prizes, put them in. You know where to go. I want to see by the end. Actually, I want to see by the Monday night show. And if I don't have it by the Monday night show, I might just cancel the whole damn thing. You understand? I need you to give me your very best. I give you my very best. Now you give me yours. And by the way, that those pigeons that you purchased from us, they gave you their very best. So let's see it. I could have put some more gel on this side of my hair. It's not working right, but hey, that's okay. Let's see the comments. Again, when we get on the plane, it's going to be a little rough and a little bumpy because I got to go probably up the thing and around the thing. I got to go to five, what is it? 572, I think she said. 572, 577, 570, I don't know. Let's see. 527. This guy's going to hit the gas and I'm going to lose my bag. Here he goes. Nelson says, you've got to love learning the airports and you got to love learning the airports and the transport system. I hate anything to do with the buses. I like to just get to the terminal and get on and get going. Taking a bus and, doing that shit, I don't like it. Not for nothing. There's my man, JD Teal. Now, JD, this is going to be the year. You buy a lot of birds off of her bots, and congratulations. But this year, JD, no more. You're going to come through Feathers Elite. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put some top pigeons right through you. And JD, this time, do me a favor. The smaller lofts, those are the ones you try. Trust me. Well, except for some of the big ones like Bosmans and Lincolns. I don't want to say anything. But hey, we got some great lofts on the way. Frank Leopold says, if I buy a pigeon from someone who bought it from you, does it work? Uh, you mean someone did oops a daisy? You know what? Send that in. Send it in. That's honest. Frank, you're being honest. Send it in. You know what? Now you got to, but Frank, if you send one in, come on, you got to grab a pigeon too, eh? Try it out. You're going to John Glowin and Mays. I've talked to John and Darren. I'm hoping, you never know. Watch the video from the guy from Italy. Those lofts were super old. Yes. Those pigeons are super good too. And a lot of people missed out on that one. But again, guys, if you are submitting, you didn't buy them from us, but you got a bird and it was from us and it did it. Hey, put it in. Send me an email, send me a text message, screenshot it, whatever, enter it in. And you know what? Referrals are referrals. If one man gives up on a pigeon, another man sometimes makes it work. You got to keep us up with these videos. I like it. Awesome. Well, I will try and post every day when I'm going to do videos. I might try something a little different where I do videos again in the car. Sometimes it's tricky um, because the tickets in Europe are very easy to get or easy to rack up. If you're 5 kilometers over the speed limit, you get a ticket by camera. And sometimes when you're doing videos and watching the map and talking, you can get easily carried away. Again, not like North America, but hey, I will keep up with the videos. Again, we're going to have Lars on. And wow, I don't know where we're going, but we're going to a whole new airport. We're going to a whole new airport. Again, we are going to have the Monday night shows. Looks like they're going to be on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 12 o'clock midnight Belgian time. But seems like the voting is going unanimous, or not unanimous. I don't know. Earlier helps me out a little bit. Makes my show better because I'm not as tired. Takes about a week or so to sort of get on, but when you run on North American time and European time, and I guess it's California time, your schedule sometimes is, what do they say? Your schedule is you always run a little bit ragged. So Normally, it takes a while to get on, but the more North American time shows I do at North American time, it really kills you. But anyways, that's just part of the job. People always say, "Oh, you're so lucky to go on these trips or whatever." This isn't a trip. We do this for work. I if people ask, I pretty much work 7 days a week from when I get there, um, and that's just the truth. Because even some days when you're not working, you're going and visiting a breeder, or you're going somewhere, going to an auction. After a while, it becomes a little bit of a job. So I am there on my own. I got my buddy Lars. That's good. Then I got my neighbors, the Lambrechts, which is good. Hey, I got you guys too, and I'm not going to forget that. And for all of you people who take the time to come with me on this trip and walk a mile in my shoes, walk along with me, I appreciate that. Again, this is, I think, my fifth or sixth or seventh, or I don't know how many trips it's been. I've probably done 6 or 7 or 8 trips to Europe. Uh, so it's bittersweet when I leave. I hate leaving. I know you guys say, well, you're so lucky, but it's hard to leave your families and your loved one. It's hard to do that. Not so easy. Don't stop. Okay. I'll try not to stop. We got to go to 527. We want to keep going. We want to see the seats on the plane, the wheels on the bus go round and round. We're getting off the bus. Come on, guys. Let's roll. Everything is a long walk. Did you say a while back that you and your dad have a house in Belgium? Yes, we have a house in Belgium in Berlaar in the Diamond Vermont. They say this is the greatest spot in the world for racing pigeons. Like I say, and I'll just tell you, Robert, in my town, in my town, in a 5 mile for you Americans, for a 5 mile radius around my house, there are 1,400 pigeon lofts, pigeon men. So just to let you know, I didn't tap my pants either. Oh, here's another thing. We started off the trip at 250 pounds. Let's see what we're at in a month. 527. 527. We're going to 527. Let's not miss the flight, eh? Lots of walking. Nobody here. Quite quiet. So yeah, we have a place in Belgium in Berlaar, and I've got one of the top loss in Belgium for many years and many generations. Um, the Lambrechts, Carl, Stefan, um, Sorel, Sorel Lambrechts. Oh, he closed like a freight train. Ah, did I rush here for nothing? I did. But at least we're like first ones on. We're gonna do first on today. Gonna be a busy flight. You see all the people? Busy, busy. I'm gonna be in Belgium tomorrow. I'll be at my house tomorrow at about uh, what time? I'll probably be there around 4:30, 5 o'clock afternoon. So for people in, let's say, Canada or Toronto, I'll be there around 10 or 11 in the morning. Again, when I get there, I got to do some groceries and do some stuff, and away we go. But they're a few 100,000. I mean, they're not. It depends on where you are, right? It depends on where you're getting and where you're living. Uh, the house that we have is in Pigeon Mecca, you know, It's sort of a farmier area, but it's on the outside of Antwerp, Berlar. You can go look up Berlar, look at what houses are. But you should see how many backyards have pigeon lofts. And that's what's great. But we're going to keep this phone going until we get on the plane because I know you guys want to see the seats. Uh, I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask if we're. Oh, well, I should have asked her. One thing about Belgium. Hey, I was wondering, am I sitting beside somebody? Or am I alone? Of course, you can get a passport. So, am I on the window or on the outside? When are you guys boarding? Oh, all right. We're boarding right now. Cool. Hey, Peter Koo, what's going on, my friend? We got the new passport, but I have the old hairdo. We ready to roll? Well, I almost need a wheelchair. Oh, sorry about that, man. See, new passport. No, nothing against the lead. Bang for your buck. I bought a car from Derek Walsh. That was so long ago. You got to get directs. You got to get even more directs. Safe travels. JD, you want to save some money, but you want super pigeons. We're up first. Oh, this new passport really sucks. It's made of plastic. Oh, oh, I thought the wheelchair people were done. Oh well. Next time I'm gonna have to get something a wheelchair. Uh, kick some ass and enjoy drink some Jack. I don't know what you're saying there. Hey Peter, nice to see you. Kick some ass. Oh, thank you, Mr. Peeves. Give me a second, guys. We just got a little bit plane. Oh well, I'm a little late to the show. A little late to the show. Again, guys, uh, they asked if someone could enter if they got a bird from someone that bought from Feathers Elite and it produced winners. Can they enter in the Pigeon Boss Awards? I think if they have all the information, they can try it. What the hell? It's on the wheel. We want as many people on the wheel as possible. No, I'm not drinking any Crown. Peter Martin in Belfast. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Peter Martin. I don't know. It all depends on where I'm going. Again, I can only see so many people. I'm only one guy. And always remember, I've traveled to places and the birds just don't command the money. Great pigeons, I recommend them, but you just people don't go. So it's great to see it. I can set you up. Yeah, yeah. Well, if I go to Ireland, see, the great thing is from Belgium to Ireland, it's about an hour and a half fly, maybe two. Again, it's just a matter of the birds that's is bringing them over, making it worth your while. To go to Ireland, you got to go see two or three guys. To go to England, you got to see three or four guys. You got to make it worth your while, and everything has to be set up. And it's just not so easy, especially when you have pigeons in Belgium. You're running auctions. You know, not the easiest. I'm still first in line. I got passed by the old people and the handicapped people. Again, guys, what do you think of the new shoes? Let's see the new ones. What do you think of the new ones? Hey, I went with a little Run DMC this time. I figured it's like that, and that's the way it is as we wait. Fun. See, I would like to go to different more countries. But I gotta ask you, what's my seat? 4F. Thank you. Bye bye. 4F, guys. Window seat. I hate window, but it's okay. 4F. What does the F stand for? Flying? 4F. All right. We're not getting on yet. I haven't let anybody on. Heather Collins, there she is. 4F. 4F. Remember, guys, 4F. Write that in the comments, 4F. Nice kicks. Yes, I thought they are quite nice. That's Stephen and Heather were concerned about my hair, so we had to we had to fix it for them. Adidas, yes, Adidas. I haven't had these. It's unbelievable. When I bought these shoes I wore these shoes when I went to France, Belgium and France to play soccer in 1990. These shoes, and I paid $50. It was buy one. I think it was $60. Buy one and get a second pair free. And these shoes, they cost me $140 for the same shoes. That would be like 30, no, 26, 27 years later. Isn't that crazy? Those Irish birds outflown anything I've gotten from the Netherlands or Belgium. Well, they're tough pigeons. Tough pigeons. How have they done it one laugh racing for you? But you see, that's the other thing, because you try those pigeons, and I'm not disagreeing. I like the birds from the UK. I like the birds from Ireland. I like the birds from Italy that I've had the chance. Um, Same with Poland. Same with Denmark. It's definitely Germany. But when you put them up on auction, they just don't command it. Maybe we'll try it this year. And I don't mean command it. I mean it's like almost disrespectful to the breeder. So we don't want to do that. Heather loves the hair. Of course. Poor Steven. Got it from the Pigeon Moss tour. Look at that, eh? Like that. I like them apples. Is it 4F or F5? 4F. 18 on in the lineup. Again, if you guys are watching, JD, I want to see you on this week. Enter in with your Derek Walsh pigeon. Put your results from that pigeon and be entered in. Every time you enter a result in, you get a spot on the wheel. And that's all that really matters. If we get 500 entries. The wheel is going to be pretty damn big. We might even do a roll of the wheel show with Lars and myself. We'll just start spinning the wheel and we'll just do it until we have a winner. Maybe we'll do like a knockout elimination wheel. So as it rolls, if your name gets picked, you're out until there's only two people left on the wheel. But I'm always extreme. See, at the end, that'll get like people won't like that. Goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. F is always the window. Thank you. Dave Conover. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Dave. We are in the business class, so I should be the first one. I always like, here's a tip. If you have this bag, you have your knapsack, and you're boarding a plane, you always want to be on first so you get your shit on the plane. Where are you at in your trip? I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving Toronto. I fly to Iceland, and I fly to Amsterdam, get my car in Amsterdam, and I drive to Belgium, to the house in Belgium. I got shorts in my bag. If this plane's warm, you know what I'm doing. All right, we go. I'm gonna have to throw you guys on the seat and I put my shit in there, but that's just something that's gonna be. I hope this isn't a small plane. Hold on, guys. Not the same. F4. Where's F4? F4. The last row? Window. Last row by the window. Voila. Hey, what's going on, David Tracy? This is where you guys go to submit your results. Go submit them. Here we go, guys. That's the one. I'm gonna be a little busy, but see, this is why we do what I say. Listen, you see, my bag's got to go where that yellow thing is. So I'm going over there. Those are the seats. What's going on, JD or David Tracy? So hold on, guys. Give me a second. We're gonna just hold on, guys. That's okay. Hey, how's it going? Oh, how am I doing? Pretty warm in here. Jesus. I'm sure it will. Grab our charger. We get the charger. That we do. Hold on, guys. We need the charger. Hold on, guys. One more second. Oops. Okay. Let's get my earmuffs. So what are we gonna do with the earmuffs? Here we go. Window seat. That's okay. Sometimes you got to be on the window. And it is warm. Pillows and blankets. With the blanket, no need for that. Well, could be a good pillow. Let's not get rid of that. Let's keep our focus levels. Oops, here we go. Nice plane. Yeah, all right. One thing I've always noticed is these here put out so much heat. You can't shut them off. So it is what it is. We're gonna do a lot of a beverage here. I need a beverage. Yeah, the plane's nice. Let's do a little. Again, another thing, if you are traveling to Europe and you're going to come on a tour, hey, spend the money and just upgrade yourself to the extra room. He's fully reclined. They'll be comfy. Look at that. It makes you just want to have a drink, doesn't it? Always better to leave a night for a long trip. It's okay leaving at night. I don't mind it. I mean, I get there tomorrow, I believe, at 1. So where did I put my headphones? Where did I put them? Oh, I always do this. I always almost lose my headphones. We're just gonna put them there for now. What loft are you guys excited to see? And we got some new lofts as well. I think I've got in the first month 3 or 4 brand new lofts. Fuck, it's hot here. Holy jeez. Am I visiting the home? No, I'm not gonna have any dirty martinis on a plane. Dominic, message me, Dominic, if you see that I'm online. I'll message you after. Dirty martinis with olives. I love a good dirty martini. It is the world's best pleasure drink. It is. The problem with the dirty martini is you have the first one, and you take your time a little bit, and you get that briny olive this, olive, olive, olive taste. And then the next thing you know, the next one comes and it goes down really good. And if you're talking to people, then the next one comes and it goes down even better than the second one. And before you know it, you've put about 6 away, and your night's fire for the rest of the evening. Safe travels, Hendo, Henry Rider, Rhymes with Ladder. How long are you going to be in Belgium? I'm going over in February and March. Um, who knows? I don't know how long. Few months? A year? 2 years? I don't know. You never know. Have a good flight. Thanks, Don Meredith. I will. I want to take this sweater off, but I'm not going to. What do you think of my sweater? I went with one of these today to save on laundry. Well, geez, I didn't know you're coming on the tour, JD. Very nice of you. People look at you when you talk to the phone, when you talk to yourself. It's weird. Love watching your videos. Hey, thank you. I like oh wait, I'm gonna wait and have a vodka. Thank you. Yes, you will see me soon. You guys will see me when I land. Um, I don't have my original song. 2 weeks starting in Ireland, then to the UK, then to the Netherlands, then to Belgium. Wow, you're really hitting her up, JD. You're gonna be you're gonna be busy, man. Busy, busy. I'm hoping no one's beside me on this plane. So our second auction is going to be Yost Goosen. Do you know who the first auction is going to be? Take your guesses. Put your guesses in. Somebody that has world class pigeons that's still kicking ass and taking names. Uh, wins nationals, has the war paint, and has a lot of years of winning. Well, good luck, JD. I hope you get to see them all. You'll be going right in the breeding season. Oh, well, that's a good guess, Mr. Tracy. That's a good guess. I'll let some guesses come on in. Nope, it's not Van Doren. I don't know why this thing's charging and I'm not charging. Are we really going to do this? Oh, charging now, so that's good. Nope, we're not doing Sonia. Nope, not first. Yeah, Frank Eichhorn got some great results with the Sonia Vandermeer pigeons. He had two nestmate brothers that topped the combine twice. They both come together both times. Excellent. Hey, my friends, anybody sitting here? Oh, thank God there's nobody beside me. You know what? I will have a champagne. Hell of it. Thanks, man. That's why there was only one water here. There's nobody sitting beside me. That's perfect. I like that. I am gonna go have a little bit of champagne. Take my sweater off and throw my thing here. Well, perfect. This is good. Hold on, let me take my sweater off. Actually, you know what? I'll leave my sweater on for now. I'll wait till the plane gets going. I forgot. I wore my tank top. I guess there's giving me my My two combine winners were out of grandson orgasm. Orgasm. And who were they from? Nicholas and Philip Norman, I should believe. LOL. Yes, I know who orgasm is. We orgasmed when we handled them. Holland or Belgium at first. That's like I don't know. Should I give that answer away? We're gonna say Belgium. I'll give you that, Peevler. So now I get to sit on the outside, which is good. The food in the lounge is okay. I always find the Canadian lounge is kind of down, but the lounge on the when you're in Europe are much better. Uh, Icelandic good lounges in Europe. Well, they share it with other people. Another good lounge I've been to is the KLM lounge. Very good. And whenever you fly KLM in the business class, they always give you the little houses, the little glass houses. So that's always good. We're gonna get my champagne, and here we go. I'm not a big champagne drinker, but you know what? Down with it. Van Healy or yeah. Are they national winners? Thanks, man. Thank you. That's for you guys. Nice. Ooh, a little kick there in the end. Mm. I like the Pont Van Zorn and the Pot and Lane and pigeons. Can't wait until you visit them. I will say, I for the Pigeon Boss tour, my little friends from Australia, if they're not watching, not only are we going to be going to the Golden 10, but we are going to go visit Pot and Lane. I want to give them a big congratulations. This year in the whole country of the Netherlands, they had the fifth best sprint pigeon. That's the type of that's the type of pigeons that you guys want. 100%. Van Zorn the same way. Remember, they're friends. But one great thing with Peter Vandermeer or uh, I'm short for words, Peter Vandermeer and Van de Posch, that's the base and Guy Vandenauer, those three lofts make up Pot and Lanen. Guy Vandenauer, majority Guy, Guy Van de Posch, and Peter Vandermeer. Those three, that Pot and Lanen, they got birds from all three. That's all they have. They mix them, bang, they win. Peter Vandermeer, fantastic. Good in all those national MPOs. I think he has the most MPOs in the Netherlands, which is great. Again, who won with Vandermeer pigeons? Van Zoren, right? So you see, when we bring you breeders, you need this. Yes, you see, you're starting to think now. You're getting it. Listen, okay. And here's the best thing. I asked the breeders, hey, make your selection, and then I'll come in and I select. Again, guys, each auction this year is four pigeons. We only got four shots to do it. I want less pigeons, higher quality. Less pigeons, higher quality. I'm not interested in 10 pigeons. I'm not interested in 8 pigeons. Even six. Nah. I want four. I want four goddamn supers. No, it's not Xavier. How's the leg room? Oh yeah, let's do the leg room. Well, I have no one beside me, which is great. But here's our leg room. Let's leg room it up. So you got your seats recline. It's good. Oh, sorry. Your legs recline. It's good. These are the seats. They always give you. These are great for pillows. Seats fully recline, which is great. Only thing is these TVs put out heat. I wish they didn't, but they do. Um, Dave Connor, Yost Tone. I've met Xavier Tone. We've talked. They're people guys. They do things. I don't know. I don't mind them. We have talked. Again, I just some whoops. Some people, it's not that it's not easy. It's just the timing's not right or whatever. It's same like Yost Goosen. Our timing wasn't right till a couple years ago. Until he said, "Oh, he just told people, yeah, I'm going to work with them," and it works great. That's why I picked that role. No one beside you. Perfect. Appreciate that. I'm going to have a sip for you. And again, guys, people always ask. I'll be honest. I make this. No, how do I word this? This is super fun. And this is great, and I get to travel the world, and I get to see not only the best pigeon lofts, but I get to see the world in so many different ways. I see the weather, I see the churches, the buildings, the restaurants, the people, uh, even you know the trains, the kids going to school. You get to see a whole different world, and I'm super super lucky for that. Um, and yes, please, thank you. And I'm super grateful. I will say every time that I leave, it gets a little bit harder. It's hard to leave your loved ones and the people you care about. That's the worst part of it. There's always that few that you really miss, and you always miss your dogs. Um, and this isn't a trip. This is work. I know when you guys see it, it looks like it's always fun and that, but when the cameras aren't on, that's the different time. And I will say, I absolutely hate going and love going in the same breath. You get lonely, you do get down, and I mean, really, the only thing you have is what picks you up is when you go back on, and when you talk to your family, and that helps. But it's not it's not like going like JD's going to go on a trip. It's a little different. There's pressure in this. You always want to do good for the breeders. You always want to do good for yourself. You always want to do good for the buyers, and you want everybody to win. And at the end of the day, you still want to feel good, and it's not as easy as it always looks. And I'm not complaining. Again, some would say in this pigeon world, I have the greatest job in the world. Pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie, but just want to let you guys know how it is and how you think and how you feel. Dave Conover's been. Jim Ward misses you too. Oh, I miss Jimmy. Jimmy's doing okay. I see he's on Ozempic now. That's good. Good old Jimmy. It's a job. I'm sure it's not. as glamorous as we think. Yeah, you know, it's not that it's not glamorous. It's it's you see you see the show, you know, and that's gonna always be good or whatever. You just don't see off the show, and off the show is the trickiest part. Uh, LMR be coming over later on. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Ricky's real busy at home, so I'm not sure about that. Yes, our second Pigeon Boss tour that's coming up in November. If Leah, if you're watching, if you can post up the next Pigeon Boss tour where we still have two spots available, we will be going to the Germany show. So if you're coming on that tour, you're gonna be going to Germany with me. So that's gonna be real good. I think you'll enjoy it. I like the Germany show. The one thing I liked about the German show was you still get most of the same Belgians and people from the Netherlands. They'll go and put their booths up. But the one thing I liked maybe a little bit more was there were more nest boxes, more different kind of pigeon gadgets there. So if you're into gadgets or different nest boxes or companies that make different ones, that show had all that. Even had the full head mask thing for vacuuming. So that was pretty cool. It's a part of living the dream. Yes, DP69, living the dream. And you know what, guys? I am so lucky that I can live this dream. But you know what? I live the dream with you guys. You guys watch it through my camera and my narrating, and I try and get better at the narrating or the talking and interviews with people. And that's why I always say when I do the lives and you guys are on, you guys help. You just ask the questions and try and keep questions good or not ridiculous. Like, I mean, you know what I mean by questions. You guys know. Try and think outside the box and ask some good questions, and it helps. And same thing when I do the family shows or when I'm on with a lot, I get interactive because it really helps. You can't always be thinking. Sometimes you're worn out and you're tired, and you got to do a show and you're not feeling it. Uh, and you guys help. Dave Conover, 6'7". That's what my kids say. Cut those beautiful locks. Yes, I did. I cut them. Thundercat law. Sorry about that. So here is our Pigeon Moss tour. Two spots for Cassell Show, November 27th to December 4th. For info, there you go. Speaking of Atlantic right now. Cute guys. So if you do want to come, and if you want to come and stay for an extra few days, let us know. And that's not a problem. We can always accommodate. Again, we stay in a First National house, so now all we gotta do is get another First National in that house. Again, I'm at 215 pounds. This is my weigh in. I weighed in today. We're gonna try in 1 month to see what I weigh. Do I go up in weight or do I go down in weight? What do you guys think? Oh, and I wanted to say today, I'll tell you, the worst part was when I had to say bye to the dogs. I hate saying bye to my dogs. I hate it. Murphy and Elliot, that's the worst. But the worst is when you gotta say goodbye to your mom and dad. That's the worst. It's when you really care about people, that's the worst because you're not going to war or nothing, but it's like, oh, but it's nice. My mom never comes to the airport, only gives me a hug from the house. And Ricky, when he goes to the airport, the worst thing he does, you know what Ricky does when he's at the airport? Let me tell you the worst thing he does. You guys guess. Plane's cooling down. I will take some photos of the food on the plane. I will do that. And if you guys want more shows, when you guys want shows, let me know. When will you go to Putin's place? I've been there once. I'm probably not going to bother him. I mean, he's pretty much retired. We do have DeWeird though, so that's going to be great. Um, Not this year. I think it's just better to do auctions out of Europe. I mean, I like coming to the States. I just have to. The New Jersey one was just a disaster. Uh, Seemed like nobody was interested. Nobody wanted to come out. Nobody wanted to support those breeders. It kind of gave me a little bit of a bad taste. And I mean, maybe if I go to Chicago or California, maybe I'll get a better turnout. But that was pretty tough. That was pretty nut wrenching. If I do see Koopman, I will ask if I can come and give him another interview. I'll be gone for a little bit of time, a few months. So this is my time. Uh, this is the time to play. I am really looking forward to on the Pigeon Boss tour from our group from Australia. We're going to go to the Truth uh, Factory, so that's going to be great. And I will bring you guys along for that one. This time on the Pigeon Boss tour, we're going to do daily live videos, so you guys kind of see what it's like at the uh, house and at the lofts and whatever. Ooh, the lights are dimming. Now we're listening to the song. So, here's my man. I'm just letting these things. I'm just letting this go before I sign off. Anyways, guys, I don't want you to forget again to get your awards in, enter them in, so get your awards in, and you'll be fine. You get a chance to win some cash, some swag, some sweaters. You might even you might even get a sweater like this. Yes, the market, a little market is always good. We will be there. The Pigeon Boss tour. The market's about 10 minutes from my house, so we're gonna go. Even though the market won't be running, but we're gonna go have dinner there, so the guys can see what the market looks like, even with no pigeons. It's still a beautiful town. It's a beautiful spot. Uh, Andy, we are heading to Belgium to start our auction season. And Andy, we want you to participate Hey, Hendo, we'll see you in a few weeks. Make sure you guys study up on your trivia because to get to the good bedrooms, you need to win the trivia. Oh, it's okay, Milton. It's okay. First time in the U.S., you weren't prepared, but that's good. Milton, you should come on our tour for the one in at the end of November. Milton, come on, this is the one. All right, guys, we're back and out. So I'm going to wrap this up. And I want to, again, welcome everyone to come along on the trip and ride with me. Come along. I got big shoulders, so you can come with me. Uh, Dave Conover, thank you. But for those of you watching, I appreciate your support. Uh, every little inch that you give, it helps. So thank you very much. I am going to wrap this up. Thank you, David Tracy. You too. I will message you when I land in probably Amsterdam. I think everybody will be sleeping before then, but when I get to Amsterdam, we'll do a live from there and we'll start our journey to Belgium. Uh, Again, I want to say thanks again. And I want to say, if Ricky and my mom are watching, to all my loved ones and my little dog and y'all, I love you guys. I miss you guys already. And sometimes you wish you didn't have to do this alone. But I get you guys, and they're always watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm Ryan for the Elite Pigeon Auction season. Is just going to start. Can you get me 3 XL Belgium Racing sweatshirt? Well, it might be in the prizes. I'll have to see. You got to come on the trip, Robert. You got to get your passport. But yeah, we can work something out. Don't worry. Anyways, you never know when it's my last trip. So this might be my last one. It might not. Enjoy it for as long as you guys have it because these do get harder and harder to do each time. I'm not going to lie. Like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. See you on the other side. 6 hours difference. Bye for now.